If you ever closed your laptop at 6 p.m. and still felt like you were mentally working at 10, this is why. Knowledge work is still operating on the rules designed for factory work. And those rules were built for a completely different kind of job. In my last video, I talked about the psychology of busy work, but there's another layer to this. The productivity playbook most of us inherited was written for physical labor. Show up at a set time, produce visible output, clock out when the shift ends. I actually started my career as an agent, where transactional output was what I was measured on. Then work changed. Strategy, relationships, analysis, problem solving, decision making. But the expectations didn't. Hours logged, butts in seats, look busy. The work evolved, but the system didn't. Physical work has something knowledge work doesn't: built-in recovery. You physically cannot lift boxes for 14 hours straight. Your back will give out. Your body will force you to stop. Knowledge work doesn't work like that. Your brain doesn't just tap out the same way muscles do. It just gets foggier, slower, more reactive, and most of us mistake that for needing to push harder. There's also no visible done. The inbox refills, the presentation could always be a little bit better. There's always one more thing to think about. So we keep going long after we've stopped adding value. Ever written an email at 8 p.m. and reread it the next morning and felt personally attacked by your own mistakes? This is what makes knowledge work uniquely exhausting. When the bricklayer finishes the wall is finished. When the surgeon closes up the patient, the surgery is done. There's a visible ending. But what does done look like for the strategist, the manager, the consultant, or even a salesperson? Usually, whatever you decide. Which means for a lot of us, it feels like, not yet. So we work through lunch, answer Slacks at 9 p.m. We open the laptop on Sunday just to get ahead. And the staying ahead trap is getting its own video, so stay tuned. Because the work never tells us to stop. And the culture rewards us for not stopping. Physical work ends when the body stops. Knowledge work ends when you decide it does. If you don't build your own stopping points, knowledge work will quietly expand into every minute you give it. You don't need another productivity hack. You just need a clearer finish line. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing more about my Capacity Compass framework and how to work in a way that's sustainable instead of constantly reactive. And next up, we're talking about how access quietly replaced availability. Because being reachable is not the same thing as being available. Follow along so you don't miss it.